I'm going to talk to you about my top rules for increasing protein, and I go way more in depth with this on the podcast. I have a recent episode talking about all things protein and muscle and metabolism, so check that out if you want to go deeper into this. For now, we'll talk about how to increase protein in a strategic way. Well, for one, we can only increase protein if we're actually going to be utilizing it. So you have to, for one, eat enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. And let's just say on average, that's about 30 grams of protein per meal. Now, the other stipulation is you have to use it, right? You have to be encouraging movement and strength training in to make sure that you have the stimulus, but also the nourishment to fulfill that need. So that's one thing. I want all of your protein to be evenly distributed throughout the day. I don't want you to have one meal of the day with 100 grams of protein. What the body can't use for muscle protein synthesis will get converted and utilized just like a carbohydrate would. So we don't want to overdo it in each meal. So those are some things. So evenly distribute it through however meal, hopefully 3, right? Some people, they are working on time restricted eating. Sometimes people eat 2 meals a day. That's perfectly fine. I just want you to evenly distribute that meal, that protein throughout the day. I want you to work up, if this is new to you, I want you to work up protein slowly and in a balanced way. And what that means is you have to balance it out with plenty of bioavailable fiber. So I want your protein to come from whole food sources, and I want to make sure it's balanced with fiber, because if not, your digestion is not going to love it, right? It requires a lot of stomach acid, a lot of digestive enzymes, and that's where that fiber can come in and support when you strategically raise protein. And lastly, this is my rule, even in my household, only 1 serving can come from a protein supplement a day. So I want most of your protein to come from whole food sources. Now, I get if you are optimizing and you are really working up a protein goal and you are using it in your strength training and you need to have that protein for muscle repair, all of those things, that's fine. I want it to be a clean protein source, and I have some of those linked in my link in bio if you need a recommendation, but I only want 1 serving to come from a supplement, right? Not only are a lot of supplements really taxing on digestion, sometimes they have some additives, things like that, but it's an unnatural response when it comes to satiety and insulin and things like that. So 1 serving a day to come from a supplement if that is something you want to utilize.